What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back
What's
to the
happening?
Daily
What's
Smoke
happening?
Live.
All right, Black Hand.
Chilling, man.
Upgrade,
Yeah, man. We're halfway there. That's
Yeah,
what's up,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Shit.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hasn't
What's
been
good
too
with
bad. No, it hasn't been too bad. Jobs seems to be getting easier.
you?
You know,
Yeah,
now that they said, don't worry about that timer. Just do what you can.
yeah.
That's all I need to know. Then
That's
shit.
what's
I don't
up.
need to worry about having to hurry up and get to the next one. Get to the next one.
Yeah.
'Cause that shit was fucked with me. I'm like, no, I can't work like this. This is not how I do shit.
Right.
When they told me, no, man, we're more quality than quantity. I'm like, that's all
Right.
I needed to hear.
That's
So
right.
now, as long as I get it done, I'm gonna be mad. I mean, yeah, I understand that there's a certain time limit that I should be able to do a reservation, and if it's taking way longer, then there's a problem.
Right.
So I understand that. So as long as you know that, hey, I had to research some shit, I had to send them shit, and then get it all together, and then some of it is your system. It goes through your system to check and ticket. So some of that takes longer than me just doing it. So they understand all that. So it's getting a lot easier. So
I feel
I'm
you.
like, man, so I'm much more relaxed and shit. I just
That's
sit there
good,
and
bro.
chill.
You look much more relaxed. You look
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
man.
I'm always trying to do what I can. Get that stress off my
I
ass.
feel
'Cause
you.
stress will kill your ass.
Yes, it will, sir.
It will seriously kill you.
Yes, it
People don't
will.
believe that. Okay, yeah, you see, stress will get you. I mean, I've been to times where stress just lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And it's just your thinking ain't right, shit like that.
Yeah.
But then after a while, then you start noticing that, man, I must have been under some stress because
Right.
I'm feeling so much better. So at an early age, around I guess maybe in my 30s, I had told myself, you know what? My new motto in life is if it's not going to kill me physically, I'm not going to worry about that shit.
I feel you.
If it's going to kill me, I got to worry about it. But if not, I ain't gonna worry about that shit. I'm gonna just take each day at a time and be me. If you don't like me, I don't give a fuck. Get the hell away from me. You don't have to be near me. This is what you get. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't change anything. When people talk about if you can go back, I'm like, I'm not going back to change shit.
Right.
Because if I come back, I wouldn't be me.
Right.
So yeah, I don't do, like you say, la la land.
I can't entertain la la land conversations, man. I just can't, man.
Right.
I can only deal with what's real, what's here. I can't deal with the la la lands. And the only reason why is because, like, at one point in time, I used to smoke a whole lot of weed, and I have like a really good imagination. So when I would be high or whatever, and we had these la la land conversations, I start going there.
Yeah.
And then when like the weed then wore off and the company left, and I'm back here in my life, I'm like, oh no, hell no, this ain't cool. I'm back in reality now.
Right.
I ain't got all that money and all them women no more.
I was just
oh
rich as
no,
hell.
let me stay right
I'm
here.
right here,
Let me
so
just stay right here. If I had
go there. Yeah, let me not
Nope.
go there with y'all and
Nope,
shit.
can't do it. Can't do
I
it.
could just get my blaze on and let
Yeah,
my mind
you
take
know
me
what I
somewhere
mean?
else where I don't have to,
For
deal
real.
with unreal shit.
I watched
but then,
Star
but then
Wars,
that's what the show we had.
What?
Is this real? Is this the real?
Absolutely.
Or is not what we think La La Land is the real?
Well, come on now.
Like I'm saying from the show we had, like
I know you're
some
talking
people
about
say,
Jamal.
is this reality?
Yeah, you talking about Jamal.
Or am I plugged into some? I'm in a little cone all full of water and shit,
right.
thing in my back, and I'm a battery for
Right.
what it really is going on and shit.
You know what? It's funny you mentioned that because when you started out saying like what at work you're under stress and trying to learn stuff and all that kind of stuff, man, show you how your head will mess with you. Like I've been working at this new job since September of last year, and what I do isn't important, but what is important is like let's just say it's 30 of us, and we're all trained to do the same thing. Man, over about the last month, they made a change. That was a very important change. And I started doing everything according to the change. No problem, no issues, no nothing. And then today, supervisor was like, hey man, Ron, are you having an issue with something? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm having an issue with something, X, Y, and Z. And they're like, well, why are you having that problem? And I'm like, well, I'm looking at everything and I'm doing, and maybe it's me because I'm obviously the only one having this issue.
Right.
So, hey, you know what? Maybe I need to be retrained on something. You always can learn something new. Man, I'm sitting there living in my head, ruminating over stuff, what I could have did differently.
Right.
Coming to find out, it wasn't until about 4:45, man, supervisor called me, she say, the reason why you're the only one having this problem is because you're the only one that's been doing it right since we made the change.
Right.
Everyone else obviously has not been doing it because they're not having the problem you're having.
Right.
And I was like, what a lesson to be learned
You know what
about
I'm
life.
saying? Sure enough.
You know what I
Sure
mean?
enough.
This is real talk. What a lesson to be
right.
learned. So yeah, man, I feel you on that. You know,
Right.
it takes a lot of stress off you. You know, when it's all starting to click and come together on you,
Yeah,
man.
because I get
feel you.
I get that way sometimes too, and I feel like I might have made a mistake.
Yeah.
I'll start thinking about all the shit that I'm going to be told and something, and trying to figure
Yeah.
out. And then when it comes out to it, it's like, oh, it wasn't shit.
Right.
You know, it was like I didn't even have to think about it. That's why I say if it's not gonna kill me, I'm not gonna worry about that shit. I'm just
Absolutely.
gonna do what we do.
And you know, speaking of which, the only reason we're able to do what we do is because we have some of our sponsors and our
Right.
partners or what have you, man.
And that we start off with banging,
Banging, banging.
www.832 banging832.com is
Right.
their website. It's a homegrown website where it's a radio station. They do our podcast. You can check us out on Sundays at 7 p.m. You can check us out on Sundays at 7 p.m. What's that? No, I don't need it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't need it.
All right,
I know
cool.
this shit.
Oh, you do? Okay, my bad. My bad. I saw you. All right, my bad. You got it.
www.banging832.com. Make sure y'all check them out. They also have music on there, and they do a lot of other stuff. They even have other podcasts where they invite,
Absolutely.
local artists. And it's all about home, Houston. It's all about Houston.
That's
and
right.
They do a lot from brothers from New Orleans that are in the music. They come on there too. So make sure y'all check them out.
Absolutely.
Hey, they support us. We're trying to support them as best we can. And then we got Tamia's Touch of Care. To get with life, get a massage. Touch www.tamiaanderson.com. Make sure y'all check it out. Veteran owned, black owned. We got a studio audience here today, but you won't see them. But yeah, they like that touch my body. It mutes out the shit and everything, blows everything out. You know what I'm saying? Right. But anyways, that's www.tamiaanderson.com. She's also a personal trainer, and the best part of it all, she comes to you. You don't have to go anywhere. You call her, you provide the safe space, and she'll take care of you. Like I said, she'll work you out, she'll get you all tightened up, and then she stretch you out, and then she does that Reiki and all that.
Yeah, the energy work. Thank you, Camille.
And she's a very good supporter of us, so
yes, she is.
I will support her as best we can. And then we got the Buy Black Marketplace. It's a vendor, a Buy Black Marketplace at the Shrine of the Black Madonna, 5309 MLK Boulevard, and it really is there. Unlike TGIF, where I make up, I don't know Houston, so I make up streets. I'll put 610 going across, goddamn, going across Travis and shit. So I don't know where the fuck I'm at.
Looking for Joyce and Chicken.
But anyways, it's the first and third Saturday of every month from 12 to 6. You can be a vendor yourself. Check them out at www.thebyblackmarketplace.com. You can go sell your wares. Go there and check out other one-of-a-kind art. I'm sure if you have some type of class you want to give, they'll let you do that. You can, bring food, whatever you need to do. Plus, they do a bunch of other things. So just go check them out either way. So we got to do some more things ourselves. Maybe do a show from out there one day or something.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
See if we can get the people to come in. So we'll have to see what's going on with that. But make sure y'all check them out. Again, it's the first and third Saturday of every month from 12 to 6 p.m. Make sure y'all check them out. And then we got Puff Passett, CBD and more.
Absolutely.
Right there at 4130 and a half Cavalcade here in Houston.
Absolutely.
Right there at 4130 and a half Cavalcade here in Houston, Texas. I believe it's 77026.
That's what's up.
I believe it is. And then its owner, Tanya Ashley, you can call her. The place it's all about CBD and wellness is what we do a lot, and she'll tell you all the different things that can help. If you go at night, the place is bomb as hell. It's all nice lit up with the black light, and it's all purple and shit. And she got the lipstick room where you can rent out. If you smoke cigars, that's where you would go and hang out. I like the picture she got on the wall of it.
I know,
it's
right?
like red lips with a cigar. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like those, and I think she's getting ready to light that up in red. So that'll be all nice and red, and then the rest of the place will be so. But make sure y'all go check it out. Get all your CBD wellness products there.
Yeah.
She does karaoke. She's doing line dancing coming up on Saturdays, I think.
Yeah.
So she does a lot of different events that you can go and you can rent the whole place out if you want. Big ass patio out there. Y'all saw some TGIF out there.
Yeah.
And then they got the lipstick room, and she got these bomb ass. Are those margaritas or daiquiris?
I think those.
Them red drinks.
What were they? Do you know? What were they? Margaritas, daiquiris?
It was something strawberry, or I forget what she called it.
It was margarita.
A margarita.
There it is.
So it was tequila that
It
we
was
were doing.
good,
And They were,
man.
bo-
That
they
was
were bomb as
good.
hell. That strawberry flavor. They were really good.
That
You
was
sit there, drink a
good.
whole bunch of those, and be done.
Man, what you
Thinking,
saying?
thinking you're drinking juice, and it'd be you'd be
Man.
done. So make sure y'all check her out again. That's at 4130 and a half Cavalcade Street here in Houston, Texas. Puff Pass at CBD and more.
Absolutely.
And then we got us.
Us.
www.thedailysmoke, THA, dailysmoke.com. And that's where you'll find out everything you need to know about us, how to get on the show, what shows are coming up,
Yeah.
all the guests that's been here, all our sponsors. You see their pictures at the bottom, click it. And if they have a website, it'll take you right to it. If not, take the information from there.
Absolutely.
Or if you got, some of them have QR codes, make sure you scan the QR code and it'll take you right to where they're doing. And then, of course, we got for donations, Cash App, $TD Smoke.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank my man Dwight for the donation that
Appreciate
he
you,
gave to us.
brother.
We
We got
appreciate
it.
that, man.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
so
Thank
much.
you, man.
And matter of fact, that's our guest today. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, we appreciate that because that helps us
Absolutely.
continue bringing you this good content that we do. But so don't forget us, thedailysmoke.com. That's where you'll find it. I mean, for real. They just
Yeah,
don't know.
man.
Anything you need to know about us is right there. Who works with us, who's been here, what we're doing, what
Absolutely.
we're about. It's all right there. So make sure y'all check that out and give those donations. Always nice to give. If you can't give anything, watching us the whole hour, hitting that like button, sharing our content,
Thank you.
that's like you're donating anyway. So thank
Absolutely.
you so
Thank
much for being here.
Thank
Just keep sharing our content, keep sharing. A lot of y'all are sharing because we're starting to get more new people that
We
are
sure are.
that are showing up.
We are
And we
growing.
appreciate all that. And if you are new to our show and you're watching it today, give a shout out. Let us know who you are so that we know that, you're here with us and we appreciate you being here.
Absolutely.
So yeah, those are the sponsors. So what's up, man?
It was a lot of people, man, when I was looking at the individuals in the room that may not be familiar with us. And one of the things we always like to do whenever we recognize that we see there's someone else that's new that's joining us, hey, man, what you see is what you get.
Right.
And the reason why all of us started this podcast was because we wanted a platform where if you felt like you had something to say, something that was important, some noble cause, whatever it may be,
Right.
or you want to direct people's attention to something that demands and is worthy of their attention,
Right.
you have a platform.
Right.
And you're not going to always agree with us. Please believe me, I promise you that.
Yep.
But we will treat you with respect. We
Yep.
will speak with you with respect, and we'll promote and support you in any way we can.
Sure
I
enough.
promise you. All we ask is what?
Don't come talking out the side of your neck with some bullshit, because then
Don't
we
do
will
it.
get on you for that.
We'll-
Don't come talking that, because we don't play that.
Don't do
No
it.
bullshit, because
Don't do
if
it.
you're really talking la la land shit,
Don't do
we're gonna
it.
bring you back to real land.
Don't do it. It won't be pretty. It will
Right.
not be pretty.
Right. But it'll all be done
It will not be
respectfully.
pretty.
So
Absolutely.
that's the one thing that,
Absolutely.
when you hear your family, this is like,
Oh, you ain't cursing them out while you call them stupid lows.
you know what? No, well, of course, we'll curse them out after, I mean, I'm not gonna do that all like that, It's like not in front of them, like, unless that shit calls for it, man. That's some stupid shit, man. So if it calls for that, then yeah, you're gonna get low, because I don't give a fuck whether you like me or not. I don't care if you like what I say. Right
Love
now
is
in
dude,
times,
man.
it's hard for me to live, man,
Love
because
is dude.
I'm from the old school and I walk around like, can I say that nowadays?
Right.
Can I say this nowadays? What am
Right.
I not supposed to say?
Right.
So sometimes I think, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna say what I know to say. If you
Yeah.
don't like it, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
You won't hear me say it no more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's how I see it.
Right. But seriously, y'all, I on the cool, in all honesty, go to our website. You're gonna see a tab that says what is it?
Have
You ever been experienced? And all you have to do is fill out the information. Let us know when you want to come on the show, and we usually host guests on Wednesdays live on our episodes, like we're doing tonight. Okay. So we do invite any and everyone that wants to come on, use our platform. We're nothing but a conductor to this whole
Right,
thing.
right.
Okay, that's
Get it
all.
off.
We're just a conduit.
Like I say,
That's
get
all
that
we are.
smoke, blow that smoke out
Whatever
your
it
chest.
is,
Come say
you
what
know?
you got to say, or let us know
Absolutely.
of a worthy cause you want to do.
Absolutely.
Or like in this case for today too, if you have something that you're passionate about, some type of business or whatever you got to do, then you can bring that here to us too. What's up, everybody?
Veronica funny. Tell me blowing
hey.
ice. It's so cold.
right.
No doubt,
But
man.
we're good in
No
here.
doubt. Yeah,
it's-
we good.
Plus I got a hoodie on and shit. So,
Yeah, the
we're good.
love keeping us warm in this room. Love keeping us
That's
warm.
that's always enough.
And speaking of which, man, you want to go ahead and introduce our guest, my brother?
No, go ahead.
Well, I want to say first and foremost, we are so grateful for Danessa Bolin being a part of this journey, and it was because of her event, Akuji Jagalia, that we had the opportunity to meet the brother we're about to bring before you, Brother Dwight Morris Jr. Please welcome the brother to us. What's happening?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Absolutely.
Good to
Happy
be
to
here.
be
Good to be here, man. I'm so
Absolutely.
excited.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. The Wolf Den.
Yes,
we in
sir.
the,
Yes,
we in the
sir.
Wolf Den,
Yes,
baby.
sir.
You know,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna howl on that thing. I'm so excited. Oh! Then you gotta put the on that thing, man. Hey, for real, it's going down. Hey, build your own brain. BYOB. Hey, first and foremost, thank you for the invite. Thank you for the invite,
No,
both of
thank
y'all,
you for
man.
coming.
brother.
Thank you so
And you,
much.
sister. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much. Shout out to everybody.
Thank you.
And I also want to start off with just giving thanks to God,
Amen.
you know, and shout out to my family that's supporting me right now. I see y'all out there.
Yep.
I see y'all
I
on the
see
screen
them out
and
there. They
everything.
talking,
And
they
y'all
talking
support.
to you.
Yeah, hey, I
Yeah,
love
bro.
everybody
Thank
out
y'all.
there.
Thank
T
y'all so
Lady,
much.
Yeah.
my
Much
Kings, DJ and Cree. I see my boys out there. You know, I know they watching and all. So, hey, let's get this thing started.
That's what's up.
Build your own brain. Hey, y'all, let's go.
Right,
What's
right.
going on?
What got you even started to do this?
Well, all right. So, build your own brain. It started from me getting tired, sick and tired of being depressed. Okay, depression in the mind. Okay, and I got so sick and tired of it. I started being grateful, practicing being grateful. All right, and the way that I did that, I had to study, I had to gain the knowledge, right, and I had to always know that it's not just a daily choice, it's a every second choice.
Amen.
Right,
You
right.
see what I'm saying? So what I did, I started writing down 3 things every day. Every morning I woke up, I said, I'm happy, I'm joyful, and I write down 3 things I'm grateful for. And I kept doing that. And it lasted for like a week, then it started to a month, then it started to like half a year, then it started to, I've been writing a grateful list every morning for the last 4 to 5 years.
Nice, nice.
So I got notebooks
Right, right.
stacked up. You know, I also send out text messages to individuals in the morning to let them know, hey, it's okay. You can practice being grateful to have a better day. You know, and it changed my life. It changed my life so much. Opened my mind up, and the idea hit me. Okay, and sat down with a couple of friends, and an idea called BYOB, Build Your Own Brain,
Okay.
came about.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? I feel
sense.
real comfortable with this, though.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean? And I felt so comfortable with it. I like, you know what? I'm finna take a leap of faith, start a business, LLC. Did that, got that going.
Amen.
And that was in at the end of December
Okay.
22. And the Lord has blessed me with 4 successful seminars, man.
Nice.
Amen.
Nice.
God bless you.
You know what I mean? And the t-shirts.
Yeah.
And the
Right,
t-shirts are getting out there
right,
too. You
right.
know, they're gaining
Right.
attention and everything. You know, the 3D theory, decisions determine destiny. Y'all got to
Right.
remember that, okay?
Right. That's
true. That's so true.
Because
I like
it's
that.
a daily decision.
Right.
I like that.
Right.
I like
First
that.
time I saw the shirt when we had got him, I saw that. I said, you know what? That does make sense.
It's
'Cause
perfect
everything
sense.
you decide will determine your destiny as you go along. Like you said, it could determine it for the next minute, for the next day, for the next
Right.
hour, for the next month. You know, so at any given time, you know, when you said it, be grateful by the minute. You know, because anything could happen at any given time.
That's right.
And I truly believe that in anything. I mean, you never know what the hell's coming around the corner. So you know,
Hey, brother, if I may ask you, man, when you said that you had dealt with depression, and you know, at one point in time in your life, if I may ask, what took you down that road of depression, and then what was the aha moment for you?
The mental conditioning. The mental conditioning all throughout my life.
Okay.
All right. So, hey, I'm from a family that put God first.
Okay.
So so you may think like, well, you come from a family that put God first. How could you be depressed? Everybody is affected by this. The thing is that the ego, it plays a trick on you, also known as the devil, Satan, whatever you want to call it. It plays a trick on you, making you think that you're the only one.
Right. That's true.
that's
It makes you isolate. You're absolutely
And with
correct.
that isolation, you forget self-identity.
That's exactly
Now
right.
you done separated yourself from the power within yourself that provides nothing but infinite intelligence.
That is exactly right.
And therefore, when you forget that, you start thinking negative thoughts.
Right.
And now you're thinking negative thoughts. Now you're seeing music with negative language in it.
Right.
Now you're seeing movies with negative actions in it.
Right.
And you start glorifying it. Not like ooh, like it's a god or anything, but
Right.
you gotta go see it though. You know what I mean? Like this
Right.
is what you do. You know what I'm saying?
And it
This-
all happens at that time. You start seeing shit that's like, if you're feeling sad, everything you see and hear is gonna be sad.
That's
that-
right.
Yeah.
That's
you become what
exactly
you
right.
think about.
Yeah.
And so that led me down, and then other things like just life situations and circumstances, you know, bad days, simple stuff, traffic, something. I done ran out of Sprite. I love Sprite. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That something like that was getting on your nerves or trigger something that was in your past that you don't know how to confront.
Right.
Because you don't have the knowledge to do that. But see, with BYOB, what I'm trying to provide the everyday individual, no matter what color, race, creed, no nothing. I'm talking about an internal structure where you can have the right inner conversation. Because that's the problem. We have the wrong inner conversation with ourselves at times. And we get down on ourselves at times. And then that guilt complex and that lack of self-compassion. And you start hypnotizing yourself on negative thoughts. And every thought comes with a feeling. It's an attachment.
Right.
It comes with a feeling. And if you accept that feeling, guess what your results gonna be?
What you feeling?
That's exactly right.
That's exactly what's going
What
on.
was the light in the dark for you, man, to help you like get out of that dark place, that dark corner we can push ourselves into?
The aha moment. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Man, it was a point in time. Out of all of the circumstances of my life, the aha moment came where I've already been divorced. I'm in that. I'm struggling with that, right? I got this apartment. And then within this divorce, this has to happen, okay? Because the life, the economy, whatever, that child support gonna go up.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
When that child support went up, I had to downgrade my living, my style of living. That hurt.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So I lose a room for my boy, my king. I call them my kings.
Yeah.
DJ and Creed and my boy, my kings, right? So I lose a room. So now I got a 1-bedroom. I'm in this 1-bedroom. I got my kings. You know, they sleeping on their mattress on the floor.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I pick it when they leave. I pick them up and I put those mattresses back in the closet. So when I'm doing these things, man, I'm thinking to myself, man, this rock bottom. So for me, this rock bottom right here, I deserve more than this. Where I come from, man, I'm supposed to be walking on the streets of gold right now, you know.
Yeah.
So I got sick and tired of being
Sick and tired.
sick and tired, and then I made that decision,
Right.
all right, to go after that knowledge,
Right.
okay, that we need. And when I started researching and doing the reading, man, you know what? I hated reading, man. I found out when I opened that book though, and I found something that I connected with. It wasn't like reading.
Right. You won't stop. You just
I
keep going.
can't stop
You
now.
want more.
right.
I can't stop now. I'm going through 2 or 3 books a month now.
Right.
That's right.
Right, like today, I mean, I'm halfway through that Zig Ziglar book, that Born to Be Rich, that Born Rich book. You know that right there. So man, hey, it just opened up my mind, man, and with Build Your Own Brain, I think it's something that has no limitation.
Right.
It's starting right here today in the Wolf's Den,
Right.
and I'm talking about it's gonna go worldwide. I know it's gonna go worldwide because I see it.
Right.
He gave me the vision.
Amen.
You see what I'm saying? So that was my rock bottom right there.
Yeah.
I started studying,
Yeah.
dedicated myself to being grateful every morning. I became the watch of my thoughts, Los.
Right. You got to.
I started watching my thoughts, Los.
Right. Sure enough.
Like one day I'm in it, right? I'm saying, okay, watch this. I'm gonna watch my thoughts, right? I'm gonna count how many negative thoughts come through, right? Okay? So I'm watching my thoughts. Man, Los, I get to 36, I stop, bro. I say, cuz, I can't do it. I mean, this ridiculous. Okay? 36 thoughts within like let's say 8 hours.
Right.
You feel me? Negative thoughts, bro.
Right.
And you multiply that
Right.
with your age.
Right.
Every day, every month. Then you start figuring out, like, you know, that's why I'm here in this position right now.
Right.
So what I need to do, change. you gotta make a change. You gotta go after that knowledge.
That's
brother.
right, my brother. It is such a
Building
blessing.
that brain up.
There it is.
Building that
There
brain
it
up.
is. And you see this smile on my face. This is
Yeah,
eternal
yeah.
joy.
It's real.
Can't nobody take this away, bro.
That's right.
That's right.
Can't nobody take it away. Nothing.
right.
Nothing. Like my grandfather, man, hey, Arthur Jackson lived to be 100 years old.
Nice.
100 years old on this planet. His favorite line, nothing gets me down.
Amen.
So I gotta be. That's like I say, if it ain't gonna kill me, I'm not gonna worry about it. You know.
Amen.
And usually you're your worst enemy, though. You know, that's what you're saying. 36,
Right.
you know, negative thoughts, and you're trying to think positively and shit. I'm gonna watch what I say, and next you realize, damn, I'm still thinking negative. God damn, you know, this got to change. And that's when you go find that knowledge. Like you said, when you find something that you like, it's not reading no more. It's just, hey, I'm learning.
Man, you in
It's
it.
all about
You in it.
learning. Yeah.
Brother Ron,
Yes, sir.
I brought some slides today from a seminar
Talk to us.
that I want to go over with everybody real quick. You know, just to give them a touch, a tad bit
Right.
of you know, what BYOB,
Absolutely, brother.
some tools
Before
that
you
you
go
can
into
use.
that, tell them why you do this, the seminars you do. Like they can book you for a seminar. and
Absolutely,
what
man.
exactly
Look,
they get from it.
BYOB is available for bookings. Look here, garages, backyards,
Right.
kitchens, living rooms, family reunions, schools, churches, conventions. Hey,
Wherever you
hit me,
get people
lunchroom,
together.
conference room. Man, come on, man. I'm ready to tell and teach how to be grateful. This good news. You know, it's still starting. You know, so whatever door opens for BYOB, we walking through that thing.
That's right. That's right.
You know, so y'all can book, y'all can call me. My information's gonna be up on the QR code up on the screen. You know, Instagram, DM me. You can text message me. So yeah, the information is there. 713-851-0025, baby. You know what I'm saying? You did. Decision determined destiny. BYOB. Yeah.
Sure.
So first slide. You want to get into that first slide?
Yeah, go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, you got it, brother.
What's up?
All right, so check this out. It says that first side, knowledge. That's the first tool for the night. Also, that the soul be without knowledge, it is not good. You see that right there?
Amen.
Now that right there used to confuse me because I'm saying soul, thinking heart, you know, soul, God outside of me, not knowing, right?
Right.
But what it's really, really talking about is your mind.
Right.
When you don't know, you don't have the knowledge of yourself. That's not good.
Right.
Now you start accepting negative thoughts,
Right.
right?
And
But-
make that you, and that's not what you.
Yeah.
Sure
That's
enough.
exactly.
But if you flip the pages though, flip them pages to Proverbs 24:4,
Right.
okay? And by knowledge shall the chambers be filled, what it say, with precious and riches. Look, the precious and pleasant riches, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is the good ideas that you will accept. And when you accept these good ideas, guess what? You get goals.
Amen.
And when you get these goals, you become disciplined. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You don't mind struggling. You don't mind that struggle because I'm trying to get to where I'm gonna go. So it's really not a struggle no more.
No.
You know,
But
because
see-
you're enjoying what you're doing.
Los, this the thing, no, check it out, Los. You know what scare people about knowledge?
Huh.
Reading something that's like this thick.
Right. Right.
Bro, you see that you see that thing right there? The number of pages.
I mean, your amen choir.
Bro,
I'm saying, something that
I
thick.
just want to say that. I mean, your amen choir. All
I
I'm
have
saying
trouble
about
reading
that.
something this thick.
how I'ma take all that? Man, you looking
Right.
at that thing like, man, say, mom's supposed to get out the way, but I gotta flip these pages, man.
That's a lot of pay. I can't get through all this.
That's a lot of reading. That's what scares people.
That's exactly right.
But if you just accept the responsibility and go after it, it's nothing. Time
right.
fly by.
That's right.
Like it goes by so quickly.
That's right.
Right. Right.
And then you look up and it's like, I just read all of this.
Right.
Right. Right.
I just downloaded all it. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You building your own brain now.
That's
Sure
right.
enough.
You
And
see
that's
what I'm
like with us, you know, we just, as time's gone by, you know, we've been doing this so long, it's come natural. You know, it's because we've been doing it and we believe in it so much, and we really do believe in this so much, you know, that's why we thank you so much for coming. You thank us for inviting you, but the thank you really is to you for coming.
Thank you,
You
man.
know, 'cause
Again.
that's what we push. We want
Yes,
you
sir.
here. Come chill with us. And now you see what we talk about. We watch the show. This is what we do.
Hey, man.
So there's more, you know. The
Feel
thank
like
you
home.
to You. Yeah.
Feel
sure
like
enough.
home.
Sure enough.
And Brother Ron, what else they got to do? You got to start. Everyone has to start facing. Well, check it out. This is the best way I could put it in my seminar. That's what I say. You got to unlearn what you think you know, and learn what you need to know.
Sure enough.
You feel me?
Sure.
You got to start being mentally right.
Right.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And what you do, you got to break down. Next slide, Bobby. You got to break down what mental health is.
Right.
That's a conversation a lot of families at the dinner table or through text message don't want to talk about.
That's exactly.
But they show arguing with each other though.
That's
Sure
exactly
enough.
right.
Sure enough. And that's what we talk a lot about that on our show, you know, try to get your mind right.
Exactly. And mental health, what it say on the screen? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being.
Absolutely.
It affects how we handle stress, how we think and relate. Check out that image right there on the screen.
That's right.
You see that big old shadow?
That's right.
I like to call that an illusion.
That's
Right.
right.
You see what I'm saying? What an illusion is, it's the words but and how.
Right.
When you got a goal, but how you gonna get this
Right.
when you don't have this?
Right.
And if you get that, still, how you go? It's just a continuous
Right.
illusion.
Right.
But you can control that though.
Get them off your back.
You gotta control that.
That's right.
See all them emotions and feelings. This is why I tell them in the seminar. I'm giving it to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look. This is why I tell them in the seminar. Check it out. Those emotions and feelings, they got a definition. It's a term. They call major depression episodes.
That's right.
MDE.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That affects your concentration,
That's right.
your eating, even your sleeping patterns.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But that feel like the world taking pieces of you away from yourself, but it's actually you giving pieces of yourself away.
Giving it away.
You know why? Because you ain't set up them boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You gotta have boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Some thank yous
Mm-hmm.
and some no thank yous set up.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
Right.
And what I mean, you gotta set positive boundaries based on your happiness. You gotta know when to say no, and when you say no, don't feel guilty.
Right.
Right. You need that
Right.
next slide up.
Yeah. Next
That's
slide.
what
Yeah, put that up. Thank you, but no thank you.
That's right.
And it's another thing when you say that. Be prepared, because this is a big one here. Be prepared for best friends, parents, your job, family, kids, everybody close to you. Don't feel obligated.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because you feel that stress that I don't wanna do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go.
Or the ones that try to discourage you from doing what you're doing.
Mhm.
And that ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work. You know, why you keep doing that? You wasting your time.
Exactly.
And if you start listening to that, you'll actually believe that shit.
And this right here, check this out. This is how bad. Look at this. The prevalence among U.S. adults in America.
Mm-hmm.
21 million had at least one major depression episode.
Mhm.
Females affected by more than males. You see that right
That's a
there?
lot of people.
And if you want to break it down by ethnicity, there it is. 2 or plus more races, 15.9%, white 9.5%, Hispanic 7%, black 6%.
And those are the ones that reported it. We're not talking
Right.
about the underreported.
Right.
My brother, that's it right there.
Right.
Next slide, Bobby. Hit them with that next. Now, watch this. This is what they doing. This is what it's doing to the children.
21 million. That's a
Then with the
lot of-
children, you got it's the same thing. Females affected by more than the males,
Uh-huh.
and they seek treatment because mom and dad gonna take them to treatment, right? Adults seek treatment also,
Right.
but when they seek treatment, man, that's you depending on an external factor for your internal joy.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it starts at home.
Right.
Right.
It starts at home.
Right.
And you got to be positive. You got to talk to your kids. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
Be open with them
Right.
and help them make good decisions and help them write down goals,
Mm-hmm.
how to go after goals.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And a lot of us wasn't taught that. I was taught, to write things down and see it from my mom's side of the family.
Mm-hmm.
But on my old man's side of the family, it's kind of shaded a
Mhm.
little bit, and I'm still getting to that point where I'm getting to know everybody on that side of it. And see,
Right.
that's part of the more circumstances and situations that deal with that mental health, that mental depression. Because
Right.
Sure, no.
you feel like you being left out on one side of the family, but that's not the case.
Right.
It's just that it's a lack of communication.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, that's what
That's
it is.
exactly right.
And a lot of our parents dropped the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you right now, I'm not dropping the ball with my Kings
Amen.
at all.
Good for you, my brother.
At all.
That took a lot on your behalf to take responsibility and accountability for yourself, because we too often want to push the buck, if you will. Like my mother was an alcoholic, so I'm gonna be an alcoholic and hide from my demons and not deal with the issues that's holding us back. You sound like a brother to me, and you appear to me to be one. Hey, we all have our issues, but we're not gonna pass on this generational curse. Right? God bless you, brother.
Yes, sir. And I'm
God
telling you,
bless you.
man, it's you gotta get them to start reading too.
Absolutely.
And you know what?
Absolutely.
Take away the cell phone sometimes.
And the PlayStation.
You know,
Take that
All of
away. Take that away sometimes. You know, not like just for an hour,
Absolutely.
3 hours. Say, man,
Absolutely.
Tara Lynn, she took the boys' phones away for 14 days. I'm like, oh, Jay, what the?
no, they,
Woo!
Baby.
They can't be in that stuff like that, man.
that's it. That hurts the
14
kids days. That's the thing, though. They didn't grow up like
I was
we
proud
did.
of
though. I mean, we get used to it, but right now, if I don't have it, I'll deal with what I know what it's like not to have this computer in my hand.
that phone
Yeah.
right there,
Yeah.
at the touch, at the fingertips,
Yeah.
that if you don't know how to use it right, if you're not trained correctly
That's right.
on how to zoom in on positive material,
That's right.
do you know how fast
That's right.
it'll eat your brain up?
Right,
That's
sure
right.
enough.
You start comparing yourself.
That's
When you
exactly
start
right.
comparing yourself, it's over. You already lost the game. You might learn not. Don't even push reset.
Right.
That's exactly
You
right.
already lost the game. You start comparing. That was one of my biggest problems with suffering from depression.
Yes, sir.
And I can say now it was one of my biggest problems. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause I can't overcame that.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But that phone, man, that phone, that's something crucial right there with
Yeah.
children.
Yeah.
You gotta teach these children. And parents, you gotta stop being lazy.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Stop being lazy. And a lot, and what I see sometimes, we try to be best friends.
True. That's true.
Boundaries.
That's true.
Thank you, no thank you.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta have those positive boundaries,
Right,
Los.
sure enough. There is nowadays a lot of people trying to be friends with their children and shit, and that's a lot of those. I guess not so much my generation, the one behind me, because we're right in there where we were in the beginning of this stuff, and we're still interested in it. So now that our kids getting in it, then we're trying to figure out how can my kid like me better? Like, you're the parent. Kid gotta like me no matter what. I feed you, I clothe you, I educate you. You know, so don't be scared that your kid is not your friend. It's not supposed to be your friend. You know, so that's a problem some people have with that though. But I mean, if you use it for positive, I don't have a problem with that. But most of the time it's just you're not looking for that. You know, it's like not like when you went to the library, I'm here to read some books and I want it quiet. This is what I'm focusing on here. You'll go on a whole different journey. Next thing you know, you'll start reading something good. Next thing you know, you on the bullshit end of exactly what you started reading.
Take the phone away and watch how the brain start operating. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
They get bored real quick. Like what?
No.
Outside, you know what I'm saying? It's
Outside. Out there. You know,
right.
Can I take my phone?
That's right. I knew the war was over when I was waking up on Christmas and no one was outside playing.
Right.
I knew it was
Because we
over
were always
then.
out there in our new bikes, all our new
different day.
toys out there playing and
was a
shit.
different
Now
day.
they don't even do that. They
That's
don't,
right.
Because now their toys doing like
That's right.
We did a show on how writing. They're not gonna teach writing anymore. You don't need it. You just not. As long as you know how to type, writing. They won't even show that anymore. We talked about that on the show where that's gonna go away.
Along with taking away their phone, be careful with the games too.
That's why you said the
Yeah,
PlayStation get that out.
those games also. You know, that's some tough communication on those games also.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and that will add to the deterioration of the decision making.
That's right.
Right.
You know, because the child will start living in a fantasy world.
That's right.
And that's what they're doing now, where it's getting worse, where you could actually live in a whole nother, what is it, that metaverse or something?
Yeah,
Where you
yeah.
can be someone there. You'll get lost in there because that's always good. That's what you want, but you're not willing to work for it. Because I
Right.
could just put this headset on and I'm chilling somewhere. Okay, I'm good.
That's right.
You know, shit, I'm
So,
afraid of that with myself. I'm
You
like,
gotta
I
set
might have
those
lost.
boundaries.
Yeah,
Amen.
yeah.
You gotta set those boundaries. And then when you take the electronics away, be prepared to do something.
Right, right. Because they don't know what to do.
You know?
You gotta come up
Yeah.
with that. I go through that all the time with my children. It's like, okay, we're gonna put everything down. We're gonna do this, and they're just sitting there like, you don't want to play this game. It's like y'all really don't want to play. As soon as it's over, they're all happy
Right.
again.
That's
Like, you know
right.
what? Y'all gotta start doing this shit.
That's right.
I
So you're
started
right. If you don't know what to do with them, then I mean you're lost too.
I started having my kings, like we have like a session. While I have them, while I have them, we'll have a session of just reading.
Mhm.
We'll do an hour session,
Mhm.
this whole hour.
Mhm.
We finna open up this book,
Mhm.
about to read.
Mhm.
Phones go off,
Mhm.
not vibrate, not silent, off or in the other room.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And not only are they reading, but guess who's reading right with them?
Right.
Right.
Me.
Right. Right.
Because I got to be that example. You know what I mean? You got to open up this book. You got to go for it.
That's right.
This is going to help your decision making.
That's right, bro.
And then when you close that book, let me know what you want to do. What's your goal for the next 30 days?
Right, brother.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
And then you tell me to go, okay, bet. Let me grab a pen, pencil. We're going to write this down.
Mm-hmm.
They may not understand why you writing it down, but see, writing it down, that's what's going to manifest, bring the manifestation about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From your subconscious mind.
No.
They don't know that, but as you do it, they'll keep doing it too.
Right.
So you ask, okay, look, you want to do this in 30 days, right? Okay, bet. Let's write down what we need to do tomorrow to get a little bit closer
To get one step closer
to this right here.
Right.
Absolutely.
Bet. Okay, so we wrote that down. Next morning, boom, we see what we need to do. Let's go ahead and do that. And then after that, let's write down. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta go step by
Put that
step.
in your head.
You
Write
gotta go
it down.
step by step.
Sure enough.
So that's what build your own brain is
Amen.
offering.
Amen.
That's what I'm offering. I wanna teach people how to be grateful. I want to teach people how to live with an open mind. I want to teach people how to love themselves. Because when you love yourself, your mind is open, these good ideas come through.
Right.
Nobody can tell you something bad about yourself.
That's right.
If a situation comes to you, the situation gonna ask you, what time do you want me to move?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cause see, I see that the power that you messing with,
Mm-hmm.
it can't mess with you. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
can't touch you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
So that's what you got. That's what you got to
That's
go
your
to.
kinfolk?
Who that? Oh yeah. What's up, T lady? What's up, baby? I see you.
Amen.
What's going on?
Amen. Thank you for watching, sister.
Yes,
thank you so much. And
love.
everyone else, thank you so much.
It's interesting what you're saying. It all makes sense. Like you said, build your own brain and everything else will fall in place as long as you're determined.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
What I like about what you're saying, brother, and this is, we all know this is live and on the spot, so you all don't have to worry about this being orchestrated or scripted. Hey, brother, I cannot tell you, and this is the God honest truth, and Bobby, Los, stop me if I start lying at any point. I can't tell you the number of times we started out on this podcast with other people. I would have to tell these brothers, hey man, whatever you're learning and whatever you're reading, write it down. Because it's not going to just sink into your head by osmosis. When you write down what you've learned and then you go back and read it, then you're internalizing it. That's part of the learning process. To hear you say that, God bless you. Thank you so much. And it sounds like we got a call.
We may have a caller.
Thank you
Call
so
in.
much.
Yeah, y'all call in.
Absolutely.
Y'all call in.
Live
This
show.
is
What you
real.
gotta say?
Damn, the time going by so fast.
Yeah, y'all call. Y'all dial
Hello?
that number. What's up?
They hung up.
Oh, they hung up. If you called in, please call back.
Nick,
We would
come on,
love to
Nick.
see you.
Yeah, right,
Please
right.
call back.
Come on,
Even-
Nick. I
even if
saw
they-
your name, Nick. Come
Oh,
on,
you saw who it
Nick.
was?
I saw
Oh, you saw
mine.
that? Absolutely.
Yeah, hit that like button.
Absolutely.
Like.
Like I said, you know, make sure y'all
Absolutely,
like that and make sure you share too. But yeah, this is very interesting.
Absolutely.
I'm learning a lot just from listening to what you're saying. You know, trying
Yes,
to
sir.
change some of the things of how I think of myself and
Right.
trying to build my brain a little bit better. So yeah, I appreciate you coming, man. This is great.
Man, I love being here right now, man.
No,
This is like
man, this is
this is like part of the vision that was given.
Amen.
You know,
Yeah.
and seeing this manifest right now.
Next
Man.
one's calling now.
Oh, we got
I'll take it.
All right.
Monique.
Monique.
Yeah, she called back.
Press 1 to send a voicemail.
Monique, are you there?
I am.
Thank you
Nice.
so
Thank
much
you
for
for
calling
calling.
in.
Thank you. Dwight's my cousin.
Nice to meet you, cousin. Nice to meet you, cousin. He's our family, so you family now. Thank you so
Oh my
much.
God, yes. I'm so proud of him. Oh my gosh.
Amen.
So proud of him. Oh,
I see you,
just
Mo.
please let him know how proud I am.
I
of
see
him.
you. Hey, Mo, I hear you, babe. I hear you. I see you. I see you.
I'm so proud of you. You remember what we talked about, right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for your
Okay.
support.
You know how much I love you, and you know you are my favorite, and I support any and everything you're doing. You know that.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you so much, cousin. We appreciate you watching and calling in and supporting this brother.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
So that
Yes,
was your
sir.
cousin.
Man, my cousin Mo, man, look, man, when she called me one day, check it out. She is a big part of why BYOB came into existence.
Okay.
She called me one day after I was coming from work, and she said, they called me DJ. And she's like, DJ, you are wasting your time behind that desk. And she spoke nothing but positive. I'm talking about just constructive criticism.
You just ate all that up.
Man, I'm talking about, I ate it up.
Mhm.
It affected me so much. The brain started kicking in gear.
Yeah.
And then one day, it said to me while I'm driving to work, it said, why don't you write down 3 grateful things every day? Why don't you turn that into something?
Right.
And I was like, wow, that's a pretty good idea. At first, I'm thinking electronics, you know what I'm saying, phone, this and that.
Hmm.
But the idea, it takes on a different shape. It's like it grows, it molds itself into something different. And I'm sitting here right now speaking about it.
Right.
Amen.
You know what I mean? So a big shout out to my cousin Monique, man.
Shout out.
Big shout out to Monique, man.
That's
Man, I'm happy, man. You are a breath of fresh air for all of us, man. Cause I am so grateful at the fact that you were even receptive. You were even receptive to the information, the gems people was throwing out at you. It didn't go in one ear and right out the other, and you went back to that same stinking way of thinking. You know what I mean? You was receptive. God bless you, man, for real. And I think you was gonna talk to us about changing your thoughts or something. That was a part of your presentation, man.
Let me see. Bobby, let's put up the next slide. Let me see what we got going here real quick.
Oh man,
Another call.
This brother can't even get
Hey.
through his presentation because everybody wants to talk to him.
Holla at me.
Amen.
Talk to me.
Amen.
Oops.
Hello?
Hang on. Hello?
Is this the calling line?
Yes, it is. You called Daily Smoke. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. I'm calling for Dwight.
Okay, this is another one of you people.
Hey, what's going on?
Yes. DJ,
T lady.
that's your mama. I'm so proud of you.
Look at
It's
you.
your mama.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's up,
Nice.
T lady? Hey, I see you support. You know I love you, girl.
Yes. And I just want to thank you and tell you to keep on striving and doing what you're doing. Deep work. And I appreciate you.
Amen.
Thank you so much, T. I love you.
Right. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Amen.
Nice. And it is
Yeah.
working. Like I said, it's making a lot of sense to me. It's making me all right now. My shit is changing up. You know, I got the workers going right
Absolutely.
now.
Y'all
Like, okay,
dial that
yeah,
number.
makes
Dial that
sense,
number
yeah.
that you see down there. Y'all keep
Sure
this
enough.
phone ringing. Y'all come on.
Yeah, this is a live show.
OG Bobby, you ready? Okay, yeah. I was we was talking about the next one. Thank you, thank you, no thank you. We was talking about the boundaries, I think it was, that you had put up. Look at all the support, man. I love this,
Absolutely.
man.
We love it. Thank
I
you
love
for
the
bringing
support,
this. Hopefully,
man.
we continue
Absolutely,
to watch
brother.
what we do. Go back and watch some other shows, and we got other people that come on here, and hopefully that you brought. You know, like we said, we thank you because right now there's more people watching that that we didn't know because of you.
Hey,
That's always, man. that's why
we'll keep
appreciate it
supporting.
so
We'll
much,
keep
man.
supporting.
Sure enough.
Now the next slide that we're looking at, I would say thank you, but no thank you. Earlier I was touching on it, talking about do not feel guilty with yourself. And see at the bottom, you gotta be prepared for best friends, parents, your job, family, and kids. Okay? So if you feel obligated, you have to find some way to put yourself in a happy state. You got, you know what I'm saying? You can do that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But see, the thing is, it's a forced thinking. You see what I'm saying? And when you are forced to think positive, and I don't even want to say forced to think, I think concentrated thinking, focused thinking. You know what I mean?
Right.
That in itself, it scares people away
That's true.
because they are too comfortable
That's true.
with feeling that complacency.
That's
Sure,
true. That is true.
You see what I'm saying?
That is so true.
So you gotta get out of that complacency,
That
and it hurts.
yes, it does.
It hurts.
Yes, my brother.
Because you'll see yourself breaking ties
Yes, my brother.
with something that you love or grew up with.
Yes,
you feel
my
strongly to.
Yes.
But it's hurting you though.
Yes.
Not only is it hurting you, it's hurting you to love it, whatever, who, but it's bringing you down.
Yes.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
You didn't realize it.
And I'm realizing it because you're so close up on it.
Right.
Yes.
And somebody outside of it looking in, you seem like a coworker or a neighbor or something. They'll be like, well, won't you do this and that? Yeah.
Right.
How come you don't
they
see it?
hating and shit.
Right.
You think they hate? Like, man, what
Right.
you talking about? I love this what I do.
Because you close minded.
Right.
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 You got to open your mind.
That's right.
Thank you, but no thank you.
That's right, my brother.
Sure enough.
How you get to that point?
Right.
OG Bobby, hit me with that next
OG Bobby.
OG
That's gonna
Bobby
be his
hit
new name.
one. OG Bobby, hit me with that next one.
Bobby Black.
Straight up. Romans 12:2. Be ye transformed.
Man.
That's one of my that's a fact. I love that one right there.
Amen.
Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Amen.
Sure enough.
Man, what does that mean?
Amen.
3 words at the top. Change your thoughts.
Amen.
Right there. It's right there. You see, you look at the image. You see all the people that's in cardboard and they touching the ground. But that one image right there with the hands up. That one right there, the hands up.
Making that jump.
That's you.
You know?
That's you right
That's
there.
what you gotta be, right?
That's what your hands up, your feet off the ground. You know why? Because you think different.
Right.
And if you accept that and accept the reality that you are connected to that infinite intelligence, anything is yours. You just got to see it, believe it.
Right.
Like I tell my boys to use the creative process: ask, believe, receive.
Right.
Right. You starting to sound like the word mortician to me now.
Right. Right.
That's what she preaches.
That's Tiffany all day. That's Tiffany all day.
That's
Tiffany Scales.
Yeah.
Tiffany Scales.
Hey, shout out to Tiffany, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the whole reason why I'm here too, because I seen on
Right.
Fox 26 that one time, man.
Right,
I'm like, hey,
man.
man,
That show.
I gotta go holler at the Yellow Bone, man. I didn't know her
Amen.
name then. I was just calling her the Yellow Bone. You know what I'm saying? I gotta find the
Amen.
Yellow Bone. Well, yeah, Tiffany
Amen.
Scales, love you, baby. Appreciate you.
That's like the word mortician that she does our
Amen.
show. And that's another thing that's like every time we do these Kuji Chagalias, it's almost like the people that were there, you were supposed to be there so
Absolutely.
that you could be here today.
Absolutely.
That was a great event.
You know,
Yes,
yeah,
it
that was.
was.
They all are. They're all.
Yes,
Man,
every
that
time
was
we
a
leave
great
those, we're
event.
like,
Yes, it
man,
was.
I ain't expect all that.
Shout out to Danessa,
Hell yeah.
because that was a great event.
Absolutely.
Waiting for the next one. The food, oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's always this. Always.
It was
good
awesome.
food going.
Yeah, man.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
It
man.
was awesome. And it just dealt with being positive. And that's why I had to show up.
Right.
I like,
Right.
build your own brain. That's a door we got to walk through right there.
Right.
Because I heard that on there. I'm like, I gotta be there.
Right.
Because I was so new within the game of being just within the mental health game. Like,
Right.
Where do I go? What do I do?
Right.
So I didn't want to be bogged down with that illusion, you know what I'm saying, of how I do this or how do I do that. Don't worry about the how. Concentrate on my why.
Right.
And man, when I was watching TV that morning, 8 o'clock, that thing came on, and something in my mind said a little small still voice. When you hear that small still voice, you gotta listen to it. But you gotta train yourself to hear it though.
Right.
If you ain't trained to hear it,
right.
you just walk past it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
That's right.
But it said, we gotta be there.
Right.
We gotta be there. I sent baby girl on a mission.
Right.
Hey, look for the tall yellow bone. she was like, dude, what? The tall who? I say the tall yellow bone that's gonna be on so and so street with the K word. I can't pronounce it. It got a lot of letters in it.
Right,
K word.
right. The K word, it got a lot of letters in it.
We just got it right.
Just
We
figuring it out.
just got it right. We ain't gonna lie to you.
I used to say coochie,
No.
you know, but we figured it out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But every one of the shows that we've been to, they've been where it's like,
Yeah, man.
you know, I think I was supposed to be there today.
Yeah,
That's
man.
why I went. You know, not so much that we're there because we support her and she's part of us, but it was like, because we didn't, I don't have to go because the rest of them could go. But no, I'm gonna go to the first one I went to. Like, man, I'm not trying to go to no seminar doing all this writing and all
Right.
this shit. Left out of there like, man, I was enlightened as
It was
hell.
an experience
Like, we
with
were
me.
supposed to be there that day, man. The way that people start talking, and then the next person opened up, and then the next person. I'm
That's
like,
right.
man, this is crazy. Like,
That's right.
and then to have all these different people that had the same shit in common, like, wow, we were supposed to be here today to watch this shit. And then we went to the next one, and they just keep getting better. You know, they're each about something different. It's all about wellness and training your body, your mind, your spirit, everything to be right,
Right.
positive. you know?
And that's why
So
that's
you
why
fall right in line with
it-
what we do. Man.
that's why I had to be there,
Sure
man.
enough.
That's why I had to be there. And if anybody out there knows of any other events, please let us
Absolutely.
know. Build Your Own Brain can
Absolutely.
present seminar, a 15-minute, 30-minute, something. I put it together. I can detail it for your event. Man, I just love what I do now.
I saw the one that Bobby had went to when you were talking to the two dudes and you were doing your little thing.
Yes.
So that was just some employees that in
Yeah.
the break room. You were talking to them about that.
Look, man, even though it was just two employees that was there, I was anticipating at least 8.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's a small crowd,
Mm-hmm.
I deliver like it was 2,000.
Amen.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, you did.
Because that's what I have to do.
Right.
I don't know what the next man have to do, but
Right.
that's what I have to do because BYOB is so new. You got to start somewhere.
That's right.
So I'm about to treat these
That's right.
2
That's right.
like it's millions. Because
That's
y'all represent to me
Amen.
millions.
Amen.
You see, because I know where I'm going. I know where this is going.
And that's 2 more that didn't know nothing about you. Now
Absolutely.
that's 2 more that's going to tell more people. And who knows?
Exactly.
So that's like we say, you know, even if we've got one person watching and you come here, we have so many people that subscribe to us. That's that many more people that didn't know nothing about
Absolutely.
you. Now they do. You know, that's why we invite people to come here. 'Cause it's like, you know, you never know who's watching.
And brother, I do apologize, man. This has been such a beautiful experience, man. Can we please have you back on for another episode,
Sure enough,
man?
'cause we're just
Absolutely.
We would please let the people know how they can get in touch with you, where they can
OG
find-
Bobby. OG Bobby, hit me.
Please.
Hit me one time, OG
Put up
Bobby.
his
Go ahead and put that
info.
that info up there
OG
real
Bobby
quick.
Blackhand.
Man, yeah,
OG
yeah.
Bobby Blackhead.
OG Bobby Blackhead. I like that. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
OB. All right, so BYOB, you got the QR code up there. Go ahead and scan that real quick, everybody.
Right.
The phone number, 713-851-0025.
Sir.
The email address, you got to spell it out. Build Your Own Brain, 1111@gmail.com. I love to hear from you every morning on IG, and that's __ BYOB on Instagram. I post 3 grateful things
Amen.
from BYOB. And I also ask, what things are you grateful for? You may see some books posted. You may see some nice quotes, things of that nature. So that's how we're starting to build. Website is coming soon, obviously. But seminars, events, we are open, we are available. weekends are good, very good. You know,
right.
very good on the weekend. So please, please don't be afraid. Call, text, email, hit me through Instagram, and we can just get this thing
Maybe if you have
started.
a business with a few employees, have them come and talk so that maybe next thing you know, once you leave, next couple of weeks, productivity just done went up
Absolutely.
because they're thinking
Absolutely.
better. You know, it's
Because
not,
they got their mind right.
they're not thinking so much like,
That's
you
a
know
good
what, I'm
point.
just here working for this person, but hey, let me enjoy what I do.
That's a
So
good point.
as this person gets up, I'm going to go up with them too. So,
And yeah, let me provide that inspiration for your company, your corporation, your organization, whatever you I got going on. I am there to inspire, lift up, uplift, and provide nothing but positivity. I'm open minds, renewing minds, and just going after goals and completing it. You see how passionate I am.
right.
You know what I mean? Like
I might say too, talk about that, the 3D theory.
the 3D, yeah, the shirt, the 3D theory, everybody. Yes, the shirts are for sale. 3D decisions determine destiny. Yeah.
That's what's
Once
up.
you control that decision making, hey, it's on and popping.
Amen.
Right.
Okay.
Amen.
DM me for t-shirts. We got from small all the way up to 3X. So we covering
That's
all
what
sizes.
I got. 3X.
We covered all sizes in here, baby. You know, Brother Ron, eat good.
Hey man, it is what it is. Welcome to America. I know some people trying to do this around the world. Welcome to America.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
we're
man.
almost out of time, but brother, thank you so
Yes,
much.
sir.
Hey,
Yes, sir,
Pleasure,
man. A blessing,
Like I
man.
said, I've actually learned and already thinking that making better decisions.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I can't wait to come back.
Already.
I
You
can't wait to
already know.
come back.
Already, brother.
Right.
Already.
Right.
They want me
Already.
back, y'all.
Right.
They want me back.
Already.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we are the Daily Smoke. I'm Brother Ron. And our guest with us, Brother Dwight Morris Jr., and our special guest that's in the house with us. Thank y'all
All
so
of you
much.
out there.
Thank you so much. Thank
All
y'all
of you out
folks
there
so
in
much.
YouTube
Thank
land,
you.
thank y'all for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Much love for your
Thank
support.
you.
Go check out some of the other
Thank
content
you.
we do, and don't forget like, and share.
Beautiful episode.
You know, thank you. We're the Daily Smoke, and we're out.
Peace. Beautiful episode.